that is brand spanking new, something that you've never seen before, but something that so many of us have wanted. The world of the smartwatch is one of the hottest commodities right now in the world of fitness and also electronics. Fitness tracking has become a trend, not just for the pro athlete or the super healthy, but for the average individuals who want to know a little bit more about what's going on with our own body. But those watches started at $100. I remember selling just pedometers. All it did was counted your steps. You couldn't do anything else. And they started at $100 when I first presented them. There is a company called 3Plus. They're also just called Vibe. And they are good at what they do. They have 3 different styles that I want to share with you. Everybody is going to get the black band, okay? But then we're going to give you a secondary band of either navy blue, rose gold, or the silver. Now, this watch does everything that I can think of that a smartwatch can do. It's going to track your activity, like things like your steps. I'm targeted for 8,000. I better get going because right now I have 352 in. Okay? You just tap the center of the watch and that's how it activates. Now, you also get a downloadable app that allows you to track your steps, your heart rate, your sleep, your workouts. There are breathing exercises. I got to tell you, this thing is awesome. It should be almost $80, which is still reasonable. We've got it for a price tag of less than $60. $59.96 as our first look, allowing us to launch this brand to America. I get to introduce you to a friend. This is a perfect fit for her. First of all, she is a fitness junkie. She's also one of our electronics experts as well. Her name is Melissa Dawson, and she's broadcasting live via Skype from her home. I can't believe all the things this watch does, and yet it's still under $60.
I know, Dan. I mean, you and I both know features and prices, and I'll be honest, I had no idea what the price was when they were telling me about this item, and then I found out what the price was going to be, and I was blown away. So let's talk about everything that this does. This is a brand new brand. It's so exciting because they're really trying to, make this affordable for everyone. This tracks your steps, your calories, your heart rate, obviously tells you the time, and it is a smartwatch. So this will even tell you if you have a missed phone call or mixed text message. It'll even let you know that on your watch as well.
Yeah.
It is even water resistant. So this is something that is totally meant to be worn all the time. So you can shower in this, you can swim with this. And the beauty about this as well, unlike some of the other smartwatches out there in the market, the battery life lasts up to 8 days. That's kind of unheard of in this space.
Agreed.
And it is a true GPS. So the beauty about that is you don't need to have your phone when you go for a walk. You simply start your watch and it will let you know how far that you walked, how many calories that you burned, your heart rate during that walk, and what your pace was. So this isn't just for athletes. This is really for anybody that just wants to be motivated to get moving. This is all the information it shows you right on the screen. It's compatible for iPhone and for Android. And so it's that activity tracking. That built-in true GPS is really unheard of to get at this price. You get notifications on your phone as well, and you can customize those. So for email, for text messaging, I love it for missed phone calls. I never have my phone on me, and it drives my kids crazy. So now I actually know if I'm getting a phone call right on my watch. So this really does it all, Dan. And I love that we're including the 2 color bands for you. So you can really kind of customize this. Everybody gets the black, and then you can pick your second color band coming included. But this is exciting today. If you've never had a smartwatch or a health tracker, this is a great one to go with.
I'll also say this. When they first came out, you're an electronics expert. I never said I was. But this stuff would befuddle me. But listen, I remember the day when my 90-year-old dad didn't have a cell phone. Now he's got a cell phone. It's normal for him. And we should have trackers. We should have something that allows us to be able to do all the things that she was talking about. Let me see how I'm doing on steps right now. We'll zoom in. What is that? I don't have my reading glasses on. Well, you know what? I'll be able to tell you here in a second. 366 steps. So all you do is you hit the little button on the side, swipe over, hit activity. That'll give you your information for the day. 366 out of 8,000. I'll tell you what. The idea that this has a true GPS in it so that I can leave the clunky phone at home if I'm going for a walk, That's a nice feature, and I agree. I've not seen that for under 60 bucks. The fact that we're giving you 2 bands instead of just 1, everybody's going to get black. But then you also have a choice of the navy blue. We're calling this rose gold, but let's call it what it is. It's pink. That's the most popular, or the silver. And it's just a really nice, attractive timepiece. One other thing, this gives you information that your body doesn't normally give you. Like, let's talk about sleep tracking, Melissa, because that's the only way to track your sleep at my age is to count the number of times you get up to use the restroom, unless you've got
right.
some kind of, modern electronic gadgetry. This would tell you on the app what your sleep cycles are. There's no way you would know that unless your spouse was there to watch you all night long and report the activity.
Right. Absolutely. It's not really about how many hours you sleep. It's about how long you're sleeping. I'm going to show you that detailed sleep in 1 second. But just to show you too, with that true GPS, this is what it looked like within the app.
Yep.
You actually get a map letting you know exactly what your distance was, how far you went, again, what your heart rate was, what your activity was like, what your pace was. So again, if you're just trying to push yourself a little bit more each time, and then you have all your workouts for the week. So you know exactly how many miles you walked every single week. I used to be a runner. Unfortunately, now I'm a walker, but that's great. I'm still pushing myself with the walking. I am going to show you, jump out of here to show you sleep. This is what I love. That front app makes everything so accessible. So your heart rate, your sleep, your workout.
Yep.
So we will jump into sleep. And I'm like you, Dan, I really struggle with sleep. So for me, this is key. So this lets me know how many hours of deep sleep I got, how many hours of light sleep I got, and then how many minutes you're awake during the night. So this is really key. I have that restless leg syndrome.
Okay.
So I actually took this and showed my doctor my sleep patterns. And they were like, oh, yes, this isn't normal. We need to help you come up with a treatment program. And I sleep so much better now. So if you're somebody that struggles with sleep, this is key information to have. And I really do encourage you, take this with you to your next doctor's visit if you struggle. And they can kind of really help you come up with a better system for sleeping, or let you know if kind of what you're experiencing is normal. But this is really key to make sure you're getting that deep sleep every single night.
Melissa, I've said this before. The dashboard of our automobiles gives us more information diagnostically of what's going on inside that car than our bodies ever give ourselves. So I recommend that people get this because information is power. If you're someone who just likes to walk, then just for that GPS that's built into it, but the fact that it's a smartphone that connects to your phone, smartwatch that connects to your phone, so that you don't miss your calls, you don't miss your texts, you don't miss your voicemails, all of that for less than 60 bucks. And it's summer. Get out there and enjoy. So we're giving you the additional band. That's normally 30 bucks. Vibe and 3Plus is a company I want you to get to know because Melissa's bringing that brand right here to QVC. This was the launch. You're the first folks to see it. If you want that navy blue, there's only 200 of them left. There's 300 in the rose gold and just a few more in the silver, but you're getting both bands. Melissa, thanks for bringing it to Allie and myself to launch it on Home Sweet Home. We appreciate that.
I promise. You'll be motivated. Looking at those steps right on the home screen, I'm going to go walk right now. Thanks, Dan.
Take care. Bye-bye. Coming up in about 15 minutes, we are all health conscious nowadays. Yeah, you wouldn't drink dirty water, but yet we breathe